originally from Oklahoma. Oklahoma is a very simple place. There's a good sense of family values and worth, and people work together. And I think it was a great place to grow up as far as instilling values of service and integrity. I went to college thinking I was going to be a physics major. I unfortunately met my demise in mathematics, and biology was just always somewhat of a natural affinity, and so I went and majored in molecular biology. Molecular biology, has wonderful opportunities, a lot of unique things, but seeing yourself in necessarily an isolated research track, seeing yourself as a committed researcher for the entirety of your life, felt a little bit hard. And I saw a lot of friends who were doing very well in finance, and I thought, well, this is something I might try. I had a small apartment on the Upper East Side, commuted like everyone else on the subways down to the bank at 130 Liberty, which is right across the street from the World Trade Center. How I felt at work never really felt fulfilling in the sense that you go home and you felt a purpose for what you were doing. Fulfillment comes from, I have to believe, and I think a lot of other philosophers believe that it comes from helping other people. And at the core of it, and at the end of the day, you weren't necessarily helping others in a way that you felt was meaningful or something that they may themselves think is meaningful. So on 9/11, I was actually in Midtown Manhattan that day. So I was at work, but at Midtown. It is one of the moments that, unfortunately, it changes who you are and what you think about things. Or at least I think for everybody, re-examine their lives. That day and those weeks to follow, really, it made me think, well, am I doing what I should be doing? I really wanted to do something that helped other people. I really wanted to, at that point, I decided, I don't think there's anything cooler, anything more exciting than going into medicine. I mean, the opportunity to do something that is meaningful, that helps people, and that truly has value. I haven't been back. I don't plan on it. I've been back to New York City. I just don't know if I'll ever go back down to the trade towers. The steps to initiate changing from finance into medicine, so I had to learn things, luckily that I had learned once, but learn them over again, and that meant a lot of studying. And so I would bought all the books. I would work my 80 hours plus at my job, and I would go home and I'd study all night, get up the next day, do that. I went to medical school at Columbia University in New York City. So during my 4 years of medical school, there were a number of challenges. It's a lot of learning. It's very condensed. It's intense. And I felt like I could see a trajectory for myself. When I saw neurosurgery and sort of dealing with the awesome power of the brain and in the sort of the mysticism and sort of the science of it, it's fascinating. The University of Utah had the best environment, the best research opportunities, the best place to do what I wanted to do, and to feel like you could do what you want to do and also take it to the next level. I believe that what I'm doing now is exactly what I recognized I missed in 9/11. I was lucky to go to the schools I went to. I was lucky not to be downtown on 9/11. I was lucky enough to have the love and support of family and friends to make a transition that was, in the eyes of everyone else that I worked with, a poor decision. I have been lucky to be supported during the hard times of medical training. I'm lucky to be here today. I'm lucky to have the patients I get to treat and see and help. I'm trying to squeeze everything out of every day that I can.